What's going on, guys? I'm Big Worm 380 and we're back in Satisfactory. So if you saw my review of the patch notes for the new update, we've got a lot of stuff to mess with. This is the stuff that was in the experimental whatever you want to call it, the experimental build that I downloaded that wasn't working real good. That's why I hadn't done any videos on it. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. We've got to research. Let's see. I don't even care. Stators. I don't know. Let's go with that one. I don't know how many of those alternate blueprints I'm even going to use, really, because you got to, like, remap your stuff and all that. So I've got sulfur. So let's research some sulfur. And that's going to take 15 minutes. We will be back when that is done. We'll take a look and see what we get out of that. What else is there? Oh, the this right here is one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. You can hold 4 things in your thing. You only had 1 slot before, and every time you wanted to change whatever was in your hand, you can see I have my Xeno Basher equipped. It's got the little check, but now you have 4 slots. Now, since I'm already through tier 6, I don't know how many when you get each slot. You don't start off with 4, I would assume. That's probably an upgrade throughout the tiers, but I'm not sure. So once you go into your inventory and just put whatever you want in these slots, then you just roll your mouse wheel and you can cycle through your different things, and that makes it nice. So that way, if you're getting attacked or whatever, you can be fighting, and then you can just do that and then go back to your weapon. Makes it real nice. All right, so the research on the sulfur is done. Let's see what it says.
Percentage of sulfur in compounds is acceptable and can be extracted safely to create gunpowder-based explosives.
Yes.
The milestone can be found in Tier 4. Further research required for more precise use.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go raw quartz. That'll be another 15 minutes. Let's check Tier 4 explosives. All right, so we got 5 more inventory slots, another arm equipment slot, black powder, Nobilis detonator, Nobilis, which is basically a grenade. This is where we can get rid of boulders and all kinds of stuff. Scanner update for sulfur. Okay, so I'm gonna go put down a miner on the sulfur node. And what do we need to unlock that? Cable, rotors, and modular frames. All right, we got our stuff for our explosives.
Sulfur can now be used to craft nobelisks. A remote detonator can be made in the equipment workshop. In anticipation for carrying explosives, R&D has inflated your pocket dimension and added an additional equipment slot. Note: close proximity at detonation is likely to result in suboptimal performance.
Don't blow yourself up. Okay, so black powder, we need coal. Good, coal and sulfur. So I've got a bunch of coal sitting doing nothing because I switched over to the fuel generator back at the other end of the plant, the factory, and so I need to get the sulfur run. All right, let's go check what the quartz gives us.
This type of quartz possesses optimal piezoelectric properties and can be utilized to create oscillators and silicon, which are used in a variety of appliances. A new milestone has been added to Tier 4. Additional research required.
Okay, so crystal oscillator. Okay. Okay. So what do we need to unlock that? Oh, the Explorer. Okay. So we're going to get the crystal oscillator, quartz crystal, the map, Scanner update and the Explorer Dune Buggy thing. Okay. Alright, so we got our stuff to unlock this.
Exploration-based technology unlocked. Quartz-based parts accessible, along with a map of your Fixit-approved designated zone in need of charting. The new vehicle is aimed at efficient travel speed and all-terrain handling.
Nice. Okay, so I need to make crystal oscillators, so that will come later. Alright guys, so I'd found some copper nodes and I went ahead and got one going here. What I may have to do, or what I may want to do, is go ahead and put another one on there, because this is a normal node. This was the closest one to the base, so I figured I'd go ahead and go with this because I had a lot of stuff to do. But you can see how it's kind of spaced out here. This is on Mark III conveyors, and it's a Mark II miner, and so not a huge deal. This should be perfectly fine for what we got going on over here, because really right now all I need is one source of copper. So it's I've got it set up at a splitter, but it's going just to one smelter, which isn't a big deal. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I went ahead and made some assemblers. And the assemblers, I'm somewhat running out of room in this general area where I want to do this, so I actually used my first walls ever that I've used. So right now I'm probably going to go into this bottom one, and so we're going to set this, I believe this is what I've got. Yeah. So crystal oscillator, that's what we're going to do, because I want to make the buggy, the dune buggy thing, the Explorer vehicle. So crystal oscillator, so we're going to need this, the quartz crystal, cable, and reinforced iron plate. And as luck would have it, I found the quartz deposit, and I ran it way over here, which that should be what this is. So let's go ahead, run this down here. That's straight. Bring it there. Okay, so we've got our quartz crystal going in, and like I said, as luck would have it, I had found some more iron nodes and just set this stuff up previously. So now I get to just run this straight. Let's see. Let's make that. Like that. Oh, that's not straight at all. Put it like that. Conveyor belt is too long. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright, we got our iron plates coming in. And now this should be the copper line. So of course you need two constructors. You need one to make wire out of the ingots, and then you need to make... What? How does that not have power? The hell? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I haven't made any of the new power poles, so let's make one of these. Power pole Mark III. Or a Mark II. I've got everything but quick wire. Where's my quick wire? Quick wire's right up here. I'll steal 3 of these. Eek. I hate that noise. Let's put this actually, let's put this in line, but really close here. That's awesome. 2 of 7. Okay, yeah, they also, with the patch, they increased it. This was supposed to be... I think this one was supposed to be 6 or something. I don't know. Whatever it was, it's more than it was supposed to be. So let's get that thing powered up and that thing powered up. Okay, so now we got our wire coming in from this constructor into here. This one's making cable, and cable is stacking in here. Now we just need to run this out. And there's a bit of a gap here because I've got this conveyor. Had I known, I probably should have put this 4 high maybe. I don't know. But either way, it's fine. So let's go... Really? It doesn't really matter. Oh, I made the... not what I wanted to do there. Honest. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna run this down to here. Put it at about there. Make the bend and run this down. Is that going straight in? Okay, I need to fix that. That's not gonna work. Okay, well, for now, it's fine. I mean, I can't put anything in the middle here anyway, so I'll just run that next one around tighter, which I'm not gonna be running one because this has everything it needs. Now, I gotta get power to this somehow. Okay, let's go off this one here. There. All right, let's go ahead and power both these up. All right, now should be able to go with this. All right, so everything is filling up. All right, so it looks like I think we have the stuff to make the thing. Boom. Look at that bad boy. All right, let me put this, put that back. All right, so this thing does have storage. I would have thought that this thing wouldn't have storage just because it's got the workbench, just like the truck and the tractor, and then it's got storage. It doesn't have, I don't think, quite as much storage as the big truck, but this thing is more about getting around, I believe. Okay, so we need fuel. Damn it. Gotta be right on that thing just right, don't you? Okay, so we got our fuel. Ooh, this thing. Let's see what this bad boy can do. Okay, so this thing is faster. I mean, it's definitely faster. I've got it up to 102. The thing about this game is you're not really going to be hitting straightaways, I don't think, in a way that you're going to get up to max speed too much, because there's trees, rocks, and all kinds of shit in the way everywhere. So, and plus every little bump you go over slows it down a bit. Okay, it's still, a little rock like that still stops it. This is pretty cool. This definitely gets gets around faster than the big truck. At this point, once I've gotten the big truck, I don't even use the other the tractor really anymore, because the truck's a little bit faster. But yeah, this thing's definitely faster, and it does have a little storage. It lands better. It's got the suspension. I wish it was a little quicker off the, to take off, but well, it actually is kind of quick, really. Yeah, this thing's going to be pretty cool to get around with. And that's mainly what this thing's for, is just exploring, getting from place to place quicker. And because as you can see, this one has more storage, and it's faster than the tractor. The little tractor, it's kind of obsolete at this point once you get the truck. So yeah, this thing's slower, doesn't have as much storage. This is going to be pretty cool. I like it. So I had to do a ton of different stuff. This is not even the same day I was recording the first part of this video. I had to go get the quartz, run it from way over there. And like I said, I got the copper from over there, and luckily I had plates making already, and so it wasn't a big deal. But what we're going to do next, in the next episode, this one is going to be making nobelisks. These are the grenades. So I've got to get, again, 3 things making. I've got to get pipes making. Got to get the beacons manufacturing. That's a given. And the beacons, that's going to be kind of a pain, because I'm going to have a separate assembler just for those. So that's going to take a little bit more work as well. I've got pipes making that are backed up. Need to be making this, which is sulfur and coal. I've got a lot of coal backed up that I'm not using anymore, so that'll be good for that. Looks like I may be building this on the other side of the factory. Maybe. We'll see, because the sulfur comes from over there. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one, guys. It took a little bit longer than I planned. I had something come up, and plus I had a lot of stuff to do to get to this point of having this ready. But yeah, we're definitely going to hit up that next recipe and get that assembler going. I've got a lot more work to do. I'm going to have to go over to this end and clean up that end where the coal's coming in, and I could probably set everything up over there, I'm thinking. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.